From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the All-Stars. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill, Chen-Jung-Ao Zhuang. And Singy, a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Ready to go now? Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Will Smith.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Ohtani, the former Rookie of the Year, 31 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Got him. One gone here. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Stays alive. The 0-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Max Muncy stands in now and watches strike one. Swings through that.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball down low.
Hit hard on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. They get the out on Muncy. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here at Rogers Center. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Well, he's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number two.
Digging in, Ted Singh.
Ball.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. On the run, throw to first.
Out of there.
And they get the out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just powered it through the left side of the infield.
Third baseman, number 50.
Now the third baseman, Lee.
Hurt one.
And ball one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Chang leads off first with one away. Swings and misses. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. Scoreless after one. Top of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Everything came together for him. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Foul ball there. Man at second. Pitch
ball.
misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. No score here in the second. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side. That's a base hit. Flying around third is Betts. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
No.
The 1-0.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
1 on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the second. Swings and chases a low one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
The 0-1.
Ball.
There goes Tucker. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, number 4. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He'll do it himself. One pitch and one out.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Stewart Fairchild.
Fairchild was tearing up the base paths in his last game with 3 steals. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-2. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now it's going to be Chen. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Ball 1.
Rojas went deep in his most recent game. Line drive, speared at first. Chang takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Down.
You know how rare a 5-homer game is, Boog? Babe Ruth never did it. Neither did Ted Williams. Henry Aaron, Ken Griffey Jr., Barry Bonds, or...
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Got him. Out number 3. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on a solo homer. And it's 2-zip. Back now in Toronto. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Jay Chin now at the plate. Glasnow back to work. Gets under it and pops it up. 1 away.
Batting 8th, second baseman, number 9.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now the shortstop, Ken Yu. Outside, ball 1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Now that is
nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Tap foul at the plate. Check swing, but he went too far. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. The Dodgers out front here, 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the 4th, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball. That's down. Ball.
Outside. outside with a breaking ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And a big swing and a miss. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Ball.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Swings over the top of that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And Mookie takes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Bat's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. This one in the air, center field. Singh on the move. 2 down.
At left for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball. That's too low.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. King Tuck goes down on strikes. Dodgers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go, bottom 4. Leading off, Chang. Swing and a slow roller. Muncy sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do. Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Late on that fastball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Chinese Taipei trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the power hitting catcher. Grounded out his first time up.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and a foul ball.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Fought off foul. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. To the right side. Takes it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. The Dodgers on top 2-0. Back now in Toronto. Ready now for the 5th inning. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
High.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Chopped left side. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And that just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
There's a strike. Rojas wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges.
Ball 2.
In the air, right field. And that is that. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
98,
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Comes up empty. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now that is right fielder, number 24.
No.
This one in the air. Muncy takes it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's the second baseman. Yu grounded out his first time up. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And now the count is even.
Ball 2.
That one fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
High fly ball down the left field line. Hernandez going back. Caught just shy of the wall. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. At the plate,
Leading
Will
off for
Smith.
the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
And that one fouled off. Swings through that.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And that's a strikeout looking. Strikeout number 8.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just
Up next,
nasty.
For the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. It's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
1 out. Runner at second. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
No, that's down.
Man at second. On the ground right side. Chang steps on the bag, and there's 2 down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Mookie digs in here. 1 for 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Deal 1. And a ground ball to first. It's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ao done for the night. Not a bad effort, but he exits on the hook for the loss. New pitcher on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
Yu-Chen on to pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In there at the knees. It's 0-1. The Dodgers trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run double. Then it's 5-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
So a runner at second, 2 down. Andy Pajes will hit next. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Hey.
The next pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt. And a payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball.
96. That pitch is in for a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 aboard, 2 outs. One. On the ground to third. And the inning is over. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. And the lead is now 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 90.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
In the air, left field. Hernandez has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, number 99.
Now the number 2 hitter, Chang. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
This one in the air, center field, and makes the grab. And that's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 3.
Shohei Ohtani.
No.
Chen, 24 years old, and he's a native of Taiwan. Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Hard liner. And that's the 3rd out. So the Dodgers lead 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman, number 50.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And he chases a high fastball there.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Late on that fastball.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Glass now back to work. The 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
2 outs, base is empty. Stuart Fairchild digs in now.
Stuart Fairchild.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jonathan Long looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Two down, nobody on. Late with the swing there.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here at Rogers Center, ready to begin the 8th. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Got him. First out in the top of the 8th.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
First pitch just misses. And there's a curve through for a strike. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. And that drops in for a strike. This one in the air, right field. 2 away down.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
No.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One left for LA as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Emmett Sheehan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Digging in, Chen.
That's a strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Well struck right field. And wow, that one is way out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And they're chipping away. It's 5-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one.
Chris, this one got out of here quickly. Let's take another look with the help of StatCast.
Yeah, just a laser of a home run, 113 miles per hour off the bat. But, you know, it wasn't a towering shot by any stretch, and it didn't need to be. That thing was torched.
Yeah.
The 0-1. Fastball for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Brock Stewart, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Struck him out swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
You in the box again. Takes a strike. Late on that fastball. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And that is out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one to first. Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's now 5-1. Back here at Rogers Center, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
For the Dodgers, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Back-to-back strikeouts.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Fires over to first.
Yeah, you're out.
And they get the out on Smith. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. The Dodgers on top here, 5-1. Back now in Toronto. Stepping in, Ted Singh.
Number 2.
And first offering is fouled off. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Oh, great stop to first. Pretty nice play there.
Got him. That's an out.
Now batting, first baseman, number 99.
Yep.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
So they're down to their final out. Now here is Lee. And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
5-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.